Well, whatever time of day or night it is with you, welcome along to a game which is threatened, I have to tell you, by a rather forbidding weather forecast. The expectation is for quite heavy rain as the game grows older this evening. It hasn't arrived just yet, but it will do shortly. Glad to report, though, that that hasn't affected the crowd, who are here in good number and indeed in good voice. And the game will be underway very soon. We have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. And already we're underway here. And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Just brushed off the ball there. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Quick glance, it goes for goal!
Happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Gets it back. Forward it goes. Younger and Biwa tries to get it forward quickly. Clermont-Auvergne boast a very impressive defensive record of late. Hoists it forward. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Yanga and Biwa. And it's played forward. Well positioned to make that interception. And now they can launch a counter. Goes long. And a header! And he's done it!
Clermont are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Clermont-Auvergne break the deadlock.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Fernandinho. And it's Fernandinho. Chip through. Goalkeeper's ball. Quick ball forward. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Hoists it forward. Taps it in with a header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
This was all about good movement in the box, just to allow him to get to it.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And now the breakaway. He hits it!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Yanga and Biwa tries to locate someone up front. first half is done. So there you have it, a close fought half of football. It still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. More than decent game up to now. We'll look back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Clermont-Auvergne, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Clermont really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Looks to clip it forward. Good clearance and very necessary. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Montpellier, and a creditable draw against one of the league's really big boys in their last game. Early ball. Tries to get it forward quickly. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. And the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, as test goal, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
And he's there to clear it. Played into the middle.
Real disappointment as well after he worked so hard to just get into position and get on the end of that in the first place. A lot of effort for very little reward.
So here comes a substitution. Ribéry. Fernandinho.
Montpellier have anticipated an aerial bombardment.
Just looks like mass defence.
Yeah, it's a case of needs must at certain times, Peter, and they have to respond to what's being asked of them.
He's had a go! It's broken loose.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
Fernandinho. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Gets it upfield. And it's Ribéry. Forward it goes. The message is clear, none shall pass. Ribéry. Fernandinho tries to swing it in.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Tries to get it forward quickly.
Montpellier are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
He's gone for it! So close to drawing level.
Delors was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
And the header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Clermont-Auvergne just have to run down the clock. And here's Ribéry. Good ball, it's found its target. Gets the better of his man. Crosses in a low one. Ribéry. Whipped it again. There's the shot!
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Done very well to intervene. And the referee brings it to a close. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny. Just a goal in it. But that was enough. Well, welcome everybody to a part of the world where football really matters. There is a healthy tension, great expectation building in the lead-up to kick-off here. A little bit grey overhead, and indeed the forecast is for a drop or two of rain as the day grows older. But regardless of that, there is a lovely backdrop here. The ambience is good, smashing noise from both sets of supporters, and expectations high in both camps. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. And already we're underway here. Lyon must be pretty concerned about this fixture pile-up.
Yeah, and when you've got fixture congestion, it only takes an injury or two and it can heap more pressure on a very difficult spell.
Haven't had too much on it. Clermont-Auvergne are unbeaten on the road so far. And it's Fernandinho. It's a loose ball. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Delivers across. It's being played forward. A real chance to break. Lyon, whose manager came in for a bit of flack after their previous result.
Look, some of the scrutiny is a bit over the top these days, and you're damned if you do and damned if you don't. But he really didn't help himself. His decision-making was puzzling, to say the least.
Lyon are very keen on the aerial route.
Look, if you're good at it and instructed to carry on doing it, then you find a way of making it work, and they are.
Fernandinho. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Finds himself eased off the ball. Clermont-Auvergne are looking pretty solid right now in a period of the game when they have been vulnerable. Traoré plays it forward, cuts it out. The move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Lulic tries to get it forward quickly. Going through. That is terrific skill. Lulic. Whipped in. He's got through. He's made sure that that won't get through. And it's played forward. And that has been clubbed away. A buccaneering run from the defender. Great lead! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
seen lots of the ball. And the first half is done, so neither team has broken through. It's certainly not going to want to try. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. Some first half thoughts?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. So we're already into the second period.
Clermont clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes...
Away, Fernandinho shoots! And the keeper barely had to move.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
And it's Traore. Has gone out. Traore. Clermont Auvergne have a very fine defensive record over recent games. That intervention was very necessary. Could move up a gear here. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. On the right now, what's on? He gets past his man. Could try cutting inside here. Hit into the middle. He came in hard, very hard. It's come loose. And it's Traore. Loose ball, who's going to get there? I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Giorza. Fernandinho.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Checks on the touchline, a change about to occur. So we have a double substitution going on here. Just brushed off the ball there. Vulic goes looking, and help's available out wide. That'll be a throw. Up to meet it! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
That was good defensive pressure to give him less manoeuvring room.
Fernandinho.
Clermont showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now. Lyon merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
He's got away. Goes for goal! And that's caused a worry or two.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
hoists it forward. When Adelaide.
There's only one word for this, it's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
He's left his man. Lulic. Lulic spreads it towards the left. And that's it. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Defence is largely untroubled. It's goals. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, that was an exercise in teamwork, cohesion and doggedness, Peter. A refusal to accept defeat.
Well, that's it from us. Thanks very much, Jim. It's a very good day to you from both of us. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. Get it forward quickly, going for goal! Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Shoni attempts a clearance. Giorza. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Oh, good interception. That's been drilled forward. Hoists it forward. And it's played forward. Clermont-Auvergne were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same.
Bordeaux have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that compactness.
Gets into a dangerous position. Gets it back, plays it out to the wing. Lovely bit of skill there. He's had a go! Oh, the ball's come loose! Fernandinho! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with. That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back.
The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. And we are up to the break.
Clermont ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And the second half gets underway.
Clermont clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
And the counter is on. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turn.
And the finish! He has done it! The breakthrough arrives at last!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Clermont-Auvergne put themselves into the lead.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Lovely bit of skill. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Bordeaux are definitely going about this the right way.
Hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Forward it goes. Bordeaux, whose manager was the brains behind the last win.
Well, Peter, you just can't argue with the substitutions. They were spot on, and the timing of each were perfect too. That sort of decisive management is a winning formula in itself.
He's got options out wide. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Plays it out to the flank. Well, the referee's seen the board, and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. Tries to get it forward quickly. Hoists it forward. Rapidly approaching the end. Is this to be it? Is this where their title bid hits the buffers? Steered forward. Clermont-Auvergne need to hold on for a few more moments. The Prévis. Bordeaux cannot afford for this to peter out. There just isn't time left. Played in with accuracy. And the referee brings it to a close. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny. Just a goal in it. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. And already we're underway here. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Over to the left. Driving on, a real charge here. And it's been taken short. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, some clever movement up front.
Yeah, they're playing with a false nine. No one's really holding a fixed position up there.
How does that work?
Well, I think it's an attempt to just confuse this defence with constant interchange and different movement.
Gets into a dangerous position. Ball is over the line. Looking to go deep. Stade Rennais were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Fernandinho. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Hoists it forward. Looking, and the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. They've played it short. Towering header! Just off target.
Niang did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Liang is onto it, he's had a shot! And it's played forward. Forward it goes. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. To look back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Clermont can be very glad that half-time came when it did. Poor possession and very little firepower means they need a serious pick-up in this second half. No guts, no glory.
Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Shade too heavy, keeper can pick that up. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Oh, that's neat. Played into the middle. Clermont-Auvergne are the standout defensive side of the moment. They've not conceded in their last 5. Fernandinho. Nil-nil the score, and we're just about done. A deeply frustrating game. Gets it back, cuts it out, tries to get it forward quickly. Liang plays it out to the wing. Good challenge, he just stood firm. That's a good ball to find him. Gets the chop. Gets up to head it! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
They've played it short. Ribéry battles to win it back.
Stade Rennais showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all...
Hits one! It's on up. There's the shot! And that's been levered clear.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Has a pop! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Chip through, chance to squeeze. And that is that. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Defence is largely untroubled. It's goals. And after all of that, Jim... So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Can't get the better of his opposite number. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Oh, real danger here. Real chance! Oh, brilliant goal! A finish right from the top draw.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
Panama take the early advantage. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Tings it out wide. Goes long. It's a loose ball. Now the counter. There has been just the early goal here, and the score is 1-0. Gets wrestled off the ball. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. He's got away. Good take, and he's had a look. Big chance! Ball's out on the left now. He's got options out wide. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Now a chance to break. Tries to get it forward quickly. Hoists it forward. Dashing forward at pace. Finds himself eased off the ball. And it's played forward. And he's whipped it in low. And he's there to hoof it away. Panama have it back and they can go again. And now the breakaway. Won't get through. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Has a pop! Ooh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Panama glad to have a one-goal lead at this point, but you have to say things could have been very different.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Panama come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there's certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Has he found his man? Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Gets it back. Played out to the right. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Has gone out. Going for goal! Completely wrong. Across the field it goes. Play for a throw. Panama have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Well, that's where he wants it. Minor Figueroa. And it's been taken straight back. There are a few waiting for it.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Tries lifting it over. And help's available out wide.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's played him through. He's had a go! So close to drawing level.
Oh, he can't hide away from how important that was. Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Panama leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Looks to clip it forward.
Honduras are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Panama need to hold on for a few more. Chance! Great idea, just poorly executed.
Well, it could have been and probably should have been a different choice of finish. There was lower space to hit.
Ball is over the line. It's a throw. Fires it, has a shot! A real chance and a real let-off. Plays it over to the other flank.
Time is ticking away and they're playing as if they're defending a lead. They've got to get it up the pitch.
Plays it out to the wing. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And that will be the final act. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it. But that was enough. Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, Peter, I'm sure a more comfortable margin would have been preferable, but you can't expect to get your way all the time.